Hey everyone, I want you to listen to this 1 minute and 1 minute and 30-second piece of a video of a speech that Oakland Mayor Quan gave to a San Francisco Chinese community organization in September. This was uploaded September 24th of this year at the YouTube channel called Tai Bay One.
So good evening. I was told I was going to do a couple things. So first of all, I brought the regular proclamations to the media groups. I want to congratulate you for coming together. And I also want to say a few words about Wing Chi. So first of all, let me say to the Chinese American media, we know that members of the Chinese community, our immigrant community, probably reads more papers than any average American. And at one point, back in the days in June when I was still doing Asian American Studies research, I think the average Chinese immigrant was reading 2 to 3 papers a day. And if anything, our community is probably keeping newspapers alive in our part of the world, because if you've noticed, the Tribune is shrinking and they're losing the Oakland name. And but the Chinese community, particularly the reading of newspapers and the internet, is expanding, and it doesn't seem to shrink. I also know that a lot of times, frankly, the Chinese media does a better job of reporting local issues and does better research than the media as a whole.
Very good.
And particularly complex issues. And of course, for our community, we're often invisible in the media. And you catch often the stories that the media won't run. So I'll give you an example. There's been a lot of publicity.
Now, the issue I have with it, and if you click on the link that's going to pop up in a little bit, you can see the entire 8-minute speech she gave to open this meetup, is that in all of my experience in Oakland politics, I have never heard a mayor of Oakland go before any community or business organization and give a speech that was so racist. Frankly, that's my view, okay? Because Mayor Quan basically says, hey, Chinese immigrants read more newspapers than the average American. Who's the average American? The average American. Okay, I know I'm not the average American. In researching material for this video, I tried to find a study that actually agreed with what Mayor Quan said. I couldn't find one, because each study said, well, basically it depends on the degree of English that the reader knows, and that's actually, in terms of consuming media, it actually hampers the person's ability to consume media. Mayor Quan did not say, well, she didn't just stop it at newspapers. She basically implied that it was all media. There are studies that show that African Americans are more likely to use Twitter than any other group. Does that mean that we're better at consuming media? No. But that's beside the point. The point is that Oakland is a wonderfully diverse city, such that elected officials have never made statements like that. If Mayor Quan made a statement like that before the election, she'd never gotten elected. You know it, and I know it. You don't have to live in Oakland to know that. That was ridiculous. But then she went on to talk about, there was this pro-Chinese, yes, we are Chinese, we are great, hear us roar, hear our Chinese media roar speech. And because Chinese are going to be able to get together and block vote, Ed Lee will be the next mayor of Oakland. Mayor of San Francisco got a little carried away. Really. And the implication was, hey, it worked for Oakland because of ranked choice voting. Is that the kind of future we're going to have in Oakland? And an Oakland that's divided racially, so we're counting heads by race, and we have elected officials that go out and make "we are better than you" speeches to groups that are representing one race their own, one group their own, one ethnicity their own? Does it have to be us versus them? What is the deal? That's not the kind of Oakland I want. That is not the kind of Oakland I want. Now, you would say, well, in Oakland's history, you had the first black mayor. Yeah, Lionel Wilson's wife was white. Lionel who I had the pleasure of knowing, not well, but well enough, never went around town making speeches like that. He and Dorothy, his wife, were the picture of Oakland diversity. Elihu Harris, our second black mayor, also never made statements like that. Never went to a community or business organization, even came close to making statements like the one Mayor Quan made. Then we had Jerry Brown. Never made statements like that, even though he was accused of attacking the black political machine in Oakland. Ron Dellums never made statements like that. And now we have Mayor Quan. Look, Mayor Quan is the mayor of Oakland. I don't care that she has that point of view, but I do care she has that point of view as the mayor of my city. That is a concern to me. So I would like to see an apology, some sort of clarification from the mayor about this. That was scary. To me. I'd love to know your opinion. Tell me that I'm wrong or full of it. I don't care. But that is my point of view. Beating on my chest too much, that hurts. Well, there you go.